Hello everyone. This is going to be very difficult but I will try my very best to compose myself. Sa mga wala kakilala sa akon, ako si Jingjing, ang pinakamagulang sa duwa ka bata ni tatay. Right now I am in Romeoville, Illinois. As much as I would like to be there with you all to honor my late father, there are some circumstances beyond my control that prevent me from doing so. And knowing tatay, I know he will understand. I would like to start by saying thank you to all of you for being there. Tatay's death came as a shock to all of us. It was completely unexpected. We didn't know that he was very sick up until his hospitalization this year. But I am comforted in knowing that he is now with our Creator. He will surely live in our hearts forever. Thank you to the Department of Interior and local government personnel for doing this necrological service. It is fitting and well-deserved to honor Tatay. He has been with the government service for 43 years. Tatay's career in the government started out as a barrio development worker in 1969. From then on, he climbed his way up. He became provincial director of DILG in the province of Iloilo with his hard work, perseverance, dedication, and love of his job. He finally retired in October of 2012 at the age of 65 as the city director of DILG in Bacolod City. My fondest memory with Tatay is when, as little girls, he would bring me and Ayin to work, especially if it is a Saturday. I guess he was doing extra hours of work then, just half a day. Since he works by Fort San Pedro area, we would frequent the plaza by there to enjoy the breeze coming from the ocean. Our favorite moment is when we go by the Fort San Pedro Inn on a weekend to swim by the beach. Yes, may ara pa to sang una sang beach dito sa may Fort San Pedro. I remember tatay buys us his favorite chocolate and ang curly tops na bala, and would be very delighted. I remember that he would also buy us balloons or toys only if he has extra money. But as little kids, we understood if he can't. He taught us to be contented only of what we can afford. There was a time growing up that tatay lost his job for some reason. As a responsible family man and a good provider that he is, he did not let us feel that. We didn't even know. He started raising chicks in the backyard to sell as chickens after 45 days, and even bag the chicken droppings to sell as fertilizers. For tatay, it was a source of income to be able to feed his family, to be able to continuously provide, and to be able to make ends meet. To my sister and mine's young hearts, we were ecstatic to have chickens as pets. And we even get to name some of them. Remember yin, si Pla kag si Mai? We used to feed them with dead flies that we catch with a fly swatter. Those are some of our happy childhood memories with tatay. Tatay and nanay worked hard to give us a good education. Ayan and I both graduated with Bachelor of Science in Nursing degrees at the West Visayas State University, my father's college alma mater. I ended up going to Chicago to work with all of tatay's emotional and financial help. I wouldn't have made it here if it were not for him. It's gonna be hard. I know I gave tatay a big disappointment when I got pregnant out of wedlock. When my first husband died of a car accident here in Chicago, he welcomed me back alongside with my then 3-month-old infant into his loving arms. He was my rock. I remember bursting out crying on his shoulders
And he assured me that he was there for me. From then on, he became Jian's father for 3 years. Jian was his bodyguard. They were inseparable. I know that it pained Tatay the day I had to bring my son back to the US with me. But he knows that Jian would be better off growing with his mother. When we were on board our international flight back in Chicago, Jian, at 3 years old, realizing that Tatay was not with us, said, "Bye, Tatay. Luoy-luoy, Jian. Wala na Tatay." It was heartbreaking. And today, this is exactly how we feel. When my husband now, Alvin, asked my father for my hand in marriage in June of 2016, Tatay was so happy. It's like saying, this is how it is supposed to be. He quickly helped us facilitate the wedding, as it was to be held in Iloilo the following year. In short, he became our wedding coordinator with the help of others as well. By the time we flew back in January 2017 for the wedding, everything was set and organized by Tatay. Tatay loves to travel to places. That is evident in all of his pictures. I am happy that I had the opportunity to bring him to the US, which is one of his dreams. He loves meeting up with people in all walks of life. He likes to stay in the little payag-payag in his beloved hometown in Panitan, Capiz. He was surrounded by his childhood friends there, as well as his brother, Uncle Boy, his nephews and nieces, and his apos. He likes to organize as well as attend reunions, may it be with relatives, friends, classmates, or co-workers. He likes to organize as well as attend, the last reunion he went to is that with the Capiz High School class of 1964 on February 15 and 16 of this year. On February 25, he was admitted to the hospital and finally succumbed to death on March 9. Tatay is everything to us. He is patient, kind, and very supportive. In Ayan's own words, salumon kaniya sa problems mo, kag indi kaniya pagpabayan. I know all of you can attest to this. To me, Tatay is a rock star. He is generous, selfless, and ever humble. He is a very good provider, not only for our family, but for others who need his help. Until the end of his life, he didn't want us to worry about him. He took care of all of us. He may not be a perfect person, but for Ayan and I, he is the best father. Now, I could go on and on to tell you about how good of a man Tatay is, but your presence right now and that of everyone who has visited his wake speaks volumes. Tatay, I wanted you to know that you are very much loved by us and by the people surrounding you. You have touched so many lives in one way or another, and for that, we are blessed. We are humbled and honored to have known you and to have lived this lifetime with you. You are our greatest hero, Tatay. Nanay, Ayan, and I, alongside with our husbands, Alan and Alvin, and your grandkids, Toto, Nini, and Gian, all your brothers, Uncle Nanding, Uncle Boy, Uncle Bob, Uncle Monching, and their families, all your relatives, friends, classmates, former co-workers, and neighbors will surely miss you. Thank you, Tatay, for everything. May you continuously look after us in heaven. At this point, I would like to thank all of you sa tanan nga nagkadto, kag nagbulig, kag nagsuporta kay nanay kag kay Ayan at these trying times of our lives. Thank you, Lord, for the gift of family and friends.
We appreciate all of them. Again, thank you to the DILG personnel for this necrological service. Madamo gid nga salamat. Tatay, we
Tatay,
love you
we love
so
you
much,
so much.
and we will really miss you, Tatay. Bye.